What's your name?
Cheryl Cox,
And you are...
Dad's daughter.
Okay.
And I live across the street.
Uh-huh.
And some kids came by this year. Their toys, I guess the gears break after a while. So they thought they were going to try to sell them at a garage sale, and then they decided, no, they've always come by here since they were little kids. So they decided to donate them to Dad. So he had just finished the new one this year, the day they drove up.
The hitchhiker?
The hitchhiker,
Uh-huh.
yes. And they drove up, and I knew he was so glad he was finally done, but I also knew this would highly motivate him to do 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
So he got the kids built, and he got the motors, and so there's 3 this year.
And you were telling me you do the hair on
Yes,
the
I get
the
to
kids?
do the hairstyling. So I made this into Donica Patrick because it only seems fair that there should be some girls.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got an afro wig for the firefighter, but that just didn't look right. So I cut it short, and I used that hair also on the hitchhiker. Come tell him what he's recording.
Oh, okay.
So, what's new this year?
that and the fire truck, the Corvette, and the hitchhiker.
Okay, we're talking with Dale Hankins,
Right.
Hutchinson's own nuclear scientist and Christmas inventor.
Okay. and yeah, okay.
I told
Kind
him
of like
that
a dummy.
I told him you were so glad because you had finished your last
Oh
dummy.
yeah, just finished that one.
Mm-hmm.
Looked out and here was these pickup out there with these 2 cars on it. Both of them are defective, the gears don't work in them anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And so they give them away. And so then I had to make 2 new kids. And
Here, Dad, I can do that.
Okay, got to get this and then that. Okay.
So, do you have anything in mind for the future? What avenues of transit are left unexplored here?
Do you see any space left in my yard here?
Actually, sir, I do.
Where?
It manifests destiny. You're going to need to
Oh,
take
gee.
all of this space.
Well, let's just start this up for you.
You know what I don't see is a space capsule.
We got a flying saucer.
Well, you got a flying saucer, but you don't have a Mercury or a Gemini or an Apollo or a space shuttle.
Now this guy, or this gal, he just steers. Find the right switch here. Oh, Carol,
What?
that has to be on.
It's a complex system of plugging.
Oh gosh, we got wires everywhere. We just burned the one of them out here the other night. Don't know what happened to that.
And over here.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. She just steers. Hear that buzzing?
And on the back, we put the names of the kids that donated them
That's
on the
okay.
license plates. So, now the fire truck presented a challenge because it's got a siren and lights, but it's got a button that they only go on for a few seconds. And so I told Dad, how are you going to fix that? And he goes, I don't think I can. And I said, you will. I know you. So he has a little, see that rolls over it with
Here,
the,
comes up, hits the switch. Now, you can't see it in the daylight. You see these lights at night?
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
I knew he'd figure it out.
So, explain the light, explain the switch situation again. What was the challenge on this piece?
You have to push this button.
Okay. So,
If you push it, it only goes for a few
goes
seconds.
short period of time.
And it stops.
okay.
So to make it keep coming over, he either had to hire a kid to stand out here all night.
Every 15 seconds, you have to push the button. And we thought maybe it must be a better way than that. So we have this arm sitting there, the ball bearing that pushes the switch. But you know it'll shut off recently. What? It'll shut off, but then it hit that again, turns back right.
Okay.
Luckily, you can't hear the siren over the motors because I told Dad people would be pulling over constantly if they hear a siren coming up behind them. So.
Did you get that parachute guy last year?
I did. I did.
He's one that people really like.
Yeah.
That's really good. Every now and then you get a good one.
I like them all.
This one has a battery in it too. So far the battery hasn't run down. So if the battery was normally to tell it, but of course when the gears leave out, it didn't work.
Of course, today we're doing repairs because last night 3 things broke.
Yeah, it's always something.
It's a never-ending battle.